There are moments in life where everything seems to collapse, where every door slams shut, where every effort feels meaningless and every path forward vanishes. This story is about one such moment, but it's also about something more, about the quiet power of refusing to give up, about what happens when you listen to the smallest whisper inside you that says, "Not yet." The story starts with a woman named Sarah. She wasn't famous, wasn't born with privilege, and didn't have a life people would envy. She worked hard, did everything by the book, followed every step she was told would lead to success. But life had other plans. Everything she tried kept failing. Her job was a dead end. Her friendships became distant. Her health began to deteriorate. And then, like a final cruel joke, the one person she trusted betrayed her. There she was, sitting alone in a tiny apartment, her bank account nearly empty, her phone silent, her inbox full of rejection letters. She stared at the wall for hours, her dreams, her efforts, everything crushed. But there was one thing left, a choice: give up or stand up. Sarah had spent her life believing that success meant money, titles, applause. But now, as she sat in silence, she wondered, what if success was simpler? What if success meant not giving up on yourself? That night, she made herself a promise: no more waiting for permission, no more waiting for opportunities to knock, no more waiting for the world to notice her. She would show up for herself every single day, even if no one watched, even if no one clapped, even if no one believed in her. The next morning, she got up early. She wrote down everything she loved. She wrote down everything she always wanted to do, but was too afraid to start. And at the top of that list was something she had always pushed aside: starting a YouTube channel to share stories that healed people's hearts. With zero equipment, just a phone and a borrowed tripod, Sarah recorded her first video. Her voice was shaky, the lighting was bad, and the editing was almost non-existent. But her words were honest, raw, real. That first video got 8 views, and she smiled, because this time she wasn't chasing numbers. She was chasing herself, her growth, her voice, her healing. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. She uploaded every week, through tears, through fear, through loneliness. She spoke about struggle, about resilience, about what it meant to keep walking when life pushes you down. Slowly, comments started appearing. Your words saved me today. I felt like you were speaking directly to me. I was about to give up, but now I won't. Her subscriber count didn't explode overnight. She wasn't an overnight success. She was something rarer, someone who refused to quit. Then something unexpected happened. One evening, Sarah received a message from a woman across the world, a woman who had stumbled upon her video on a bad day, a woman who said Sarah's words stopped her from making a terrible decision. That single message changed everything. Sarah realized her purpose was bigger than algorithms or views. She was speaking to souls, touching lives, bringing light into places where darkness had lived too long. And then it happened. Her channel started growing fast. not because she changed who she was, but because she stayed true to herself when it was hardest. Her story got picked up by blogs. She was invited to speak on podcasts. Brands approached her for collaborations, but she only accepted ones that aligned with her values. In 3 years, Sarah went from 0 views to 1 million subscribers, from feeling invisible to becoming a voice of strength, from broken to whole, from forgotten to unforgettable. But the most beautiful part, she never did it for fame. She did it to reclaim her own life, and by saving herself, she saved others. And today, wherever you are, however broken you feel, however tired, remember Sarah's story. Remember, your lowest point doesn't have to be your ending. It can be your beginning. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It needs you to be real. It needs you to show up. It needs you to refuse to give up. And one day, someone will hear your story and whisper, "Because you didn't give up, I didn't either."